AGL Kale is next on Global. I'm going to go through a little bit about her linking partners and go through her details. This is a little bit of a guide. If you want these images that you see here, you can find them posted on any of my socials so you can save them to your device if you need. Kale, like all Dokkan Fest exclusives, needs 77 of her own medals to awaken, and unfortunately her super attack is not farmable. In her first form, the Beserk form, her links are Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, Battlefield Diva, Prepared for Battle, Warriors Universe 6, Tournament of Power, and Fierce Battle, going from top left down to bottom right. The secondary form of this unit, the Super Saiyan 2 Kale, obviously links fairly well with her. 6 out of 7 links, missing Berserker, which eventually becomes Super Saiyan, and obviously sharing every team. Tech, Kale, and Caulifla that fuse share 6 out of 7 links and 9 teams. Berserker on Kale's end is what's missing. The LR, Kale, and Caulifla, they're easy A's in this celebration, by the way, shares 5 out of 7 links and 9 teams. Kale will be missing Saiyan Lineage and Berserker. Tech, Caulifla shares 5 out of 7 links, as does the STR Kale, and they both share 6 teams as well. The Kale will be missing Berserker and Prepared for Battle when linked with those guys. The free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 Kale shares 4 out of 7 links and 10 teams. The AGL Banner unit Caulifla Super Saiyan 2 shares 9 teams and 4 out of 7 links. The free-to-play Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla shares 4 out of 7 links and 9 teams as well. And then STR Kefla in both forms, her links don't change from the Super Saiyan to Super Saiyan 2. They share the 4 out of 7 links, with Saiyan Lineage, Berserker, and Prepared for Battle being the ones that Kale will be missing. When she transforms into Super Saiyan 2 Kale, same goes from the top left there. She changes the Berserker link into Super Saiyan, as mentioned earlier, which is why she doesn't share it with her previous form. Same links are shared with the fusing Kale and Caulifla Tech Dokkan Fest. Obviously, the team sharing will remain from the previous image there. The LR gains another link in the Super Saiyan. They still don't share Saiyan Lineage, unfortunately, though. All of the Super Saiyans, so basically all the Super Saiyan 2 Kales and Cauliflas, they move up a little bit in preference, gaining that Super Saiyan link. So you got 5 out of 7 with the free-to-play int Super Saiyan 2 Kale there. You got 5 out of 7 with the AGL Banner unit Kefla. You still got the 5 out of 7 with the STR Super Saiyan 2 Caulifla. The Super Saiyan 2 Kefla, the fusing version of the one in the top right, she bumps up a little bit, going from 4 links to 5, obviously. And then the Kefla that was at the bottom of the last image also gains a Super Saiyan link, therefore being 4 out of 5. That is the same with the form before the Super Saiyan version of the STR one. I just put the single image there for that reason. And then the 2 banner unit, STR Kale and Tech Caulifla, they still have the 5 out of the 7 links and 6 teams shared. The other 200% leaders that she falls under, obviously herself not included. The new, or if you're global, upcoming Super Saiyan 4 Goku that will be coming probably around sometime in November, December. He leads full power and Pure Saiyans, which is what covers this Kale for her 200% lead under him. God Goku leads Pure Saiyans and Exploding Rage, covering Kale for 200%. And then the Kid Path to Power Goku. Exploding Rage and Bond of Friendship is what covers Kale there. Now, her hidden potential recommendation, I've gone with Dodge and Additional probably equal, both over Crit. And I'll go through why in a second, because we'll break down her kit and I'll explain myself. But 11-15 is what I've gone for there. That's basically full Dodge, not including any of the skill or buffs. Now, what Kale does, in her first form, she leads Universe 6 Transformation Boost 170%, and then Full Power Universal Saga 30% extra. From the start of turn, her super attack, she greatly raises attack for 1 turn and causes immense damage to the enemy. Not much there, it expires after 1 turn, so unfortunately she's not stacking. Her passive, attack and defense 160% flat, an additional attack and defense 60%, and a high chance of launching an additional super attack when performing a super attack. She reduces damage received by 20% up to 60%. within the same turn with each super attack performed. So that's all basically after supering. So that very first slot 1 kind of thing, she could be quite vulnerable. Plus an additional attack and defense, 160%, and a great chance of launching an additional super attack when there is another Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. She'll be including herself in that, by the way. So when she's leading and you take literally no one else from Universe 6, the friend and the leader can activate that part of the passive for each other. Transforms when conditions are met. The transformation conditions are activated from the start of the 4th turn when there's a Caulifla on the team, or can be activated after performing 6 or more super attacks in battle. The first one's relatively easy, except for there's not too many great Cauliflas out there. The LR that is about to easy A is probably your best bet for that. When she transforms, her super attack raises attack and defense for 1 turn and causes immense damage and a medium chance of performing a critical hit. Now that is a 1 turn raise of attack and defense by 30%, and as well as a 30% chance to crit. Now that's why I suggested putting no crit on her. Now I know 30% is not an awful lot, but when you can basically ignore an entire perk in favor of the other 2 simply because the other one is already built into the unit, then I think that's how you get the maximum out of everything. That's just my personal opinion. Everyone might differ. Obviously giving her crit will give her more chance to crit. I understand that, but I think you can maximize her hidden potential system in the way that I've kind of advised, I guess. But that's just me. Her passive, defense 100% for 6 turns from the start of turn, so it's temporary. She'll probably get a little bit squishier the longer the fight goes on, but given how late she transforms, I doubt you're going to get to that position really regularly, at least currently. Attack and defense 200% flat. An additional attack 120% when launching a super attack. Launches 2 additional attacks, each of which have a medium chance, so another 30% chance of becoming a super attack. High chance of guarding, plus an additional attack and defense 60% for 3 turns after receiving attack. I know dodge can kind of undermine that slightly, but I still think no damage is better than some in this regard, at least. Plus an additional defense 160% and guard activated against all attacks when there is another Universe 6 category ally attacking in the same turn. Again, she qualifies herself in that regard. But that's her, basically. If you want to come in and have a look at more information, this is where I get majority of my information, so all the linking partners there. Obviously, I leave out SSR units because I don't think that's realistic to expect people to have. Let me know what you reckon. Will you be summoning? Will you be skipping? The worldwide celebration is around the corner. I'll be doing plenty of content on that as well. So yeah, I thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye now.